Bonafide Hustler here, and I'm going to show you how you can do a split on a week and a weekend and still make a lot of money. What's going on, guys? This is Chris, the Bonafide Hustler, coming to you live from a nice sunset kind of evening here in Austin, Texas. It's not really cool, but it's getting kind of cold, and I know tonight's going to be a really cold night. Aside from that, we had a really cool morning this morning. It was actually really cold, and we went to garage sales all morning long. It was a lot of fun. But I also found a substantial amount of stuff earlier this week, and I want to show you that stuff as well. So I did 50% of my hustling this week, 50% on the weekend. Didn't spend too much time, guys. Found a lot of cool stuff. So let's take a look what I found. Alright, so let's start it right off with here. Red Wing boots. These do really well in Austin, Texas. And I think it's a very highly nice manufactured kind of boot. These right here carry a market value of about 60 bucks. I bought it for 10 bucks, and locally, there's definitely some college student down here that's going to want these things in this condition. But those are Red Wings. Cool. I love them. Anyway, I used to wear Red Wings through college all the time. Alright, what else did I find? No, not a pawn shop. This was actually at a Goodwill. This was $4.99. It's a bike jersey. Bike jersey that is not, real 5K oriented or, Ride for Leukemia or Ride for the Roses. This actually has to do with Trek, Discovery Channel, AMD, looks like 24-hour fitness, and it also has the little Livestrong kind of stuff on the side. And with the advent of Lance Armstrong being banned from that sport now, this might actually stand to be worth about 30 to 40 bucks, but I spent about $5 on this thing, so that's a pretty good score. While on the cycling kind of thing, I also found some Shimano SPD SL. These are the entry-level Shimano shoes. You can tell by 3 triple straps, but the last strap is only a Velcro one, right? If the last strap is a ratchet type strap, it's one of the more expensive models of whatever line you're looking at. Anyway, these I picked up for like $2, and they carry a market value of somewhere between 30 and 50 locally. What else did I find? Alright, a Nike running kind of wind, like a long sleeve wind garment right here. So it's pretty cool. We have a huge running community in this town, and this thing can be easily compressed in the smallest way, right? So that was like I think $4, and I think it carries a market value of somewhere around 20 to 40 locally. I might just put it on eBay. We'll see what happens. Okay. So moving right along, found this ProTech helmet. This is a water ProTech helmet. It says it inside. It does have the tag, so that's real cool. I bought it for $2.50, and I think this thing has a market value of somewhere between $30 and $40 online. What else? In here is a TI-30XA Texas Instruments calculator. I'm not going to take it out, but it's not a graphing calculator. It's more like a scientific type calculator that can do algebra as well. It's really cool. It's in the box. It's totally sealed up. I bought it for about, I think, $3 or something like that, and it carries a market value of somewhere between $24 and like $34. So not a bad score. And all you gotta do is put it in bubble wrap, and it goes for like $2 anywhere in the U.S. All right, what else? A bag full of Legos. I see it's like 4 pounds of Legos for about $3. The hustler's gonna swing on this all day long. There we go. It's a bunch of Legos. And yeah. Anyway, so really cool. And also, let's see. Earlier this week at the Salvation Army, I found this. It's a BMW. It says BMW right there. It's a racing jacket, right? It's a very small, petite racing jacket that I bought for about, I think it was $8, but it carries a market value of somewhere between 100 and 120. So I think it's going to be easy just because of the name to move that. So yeah, that'll be online pretty soon too. Today we found this, just an expandable ruler. We spent I think $1 on this thing, and it should be able to sell at the antique mall for like 15 to 20 bucks. So it's an easy flip right there. Earlier this week at an estate sale really close to my house, I picked up 2 totally retro calculators. As you can see, they were $1 a piece. I had to swing on that. I hope they work, but even if they don't, I'm still going to make money on one of the 2 of them. Whichever one does work is going to bring me in the cash. I expect to get about maybe 20 or 30 for each one of them. We'll see what happens. Earlier this week as well, actually this was yesterday, I found these mint Clarks sandals. I don't usually buy too much women's stuff, but yeah, they're just mint. They were $8 and in good shape. Clarks, just a really reputable brand. They build high quality kind of leather shoes. I think it's a no-brainer that I have to swing on that for $8 and also be able to move it hopefully for like 40 to 60, I'm thinking. Okay, so like the biggest score of the morning today when we were actually garage sailing, besides this cool bike that you're about to see, were these CD boots. These are B2 CD boots. They're motorcycle racing boots. Not motocross, but motorcycle like sport bike kind of boots. They're really cool. They're size 6. They're totally in awesome condition. In fact, they're mint because you can tell that this thing hasn't even been inside of a bike where the shifter meets right here. Because anytime you shift the bike, you click up like this. So there's no marks of the shifter right here. We know that these things have barely been, worn or anything. In fact, they were worn inside a garage or something or someone's house, but that's about it. So we picked these up for 18 bucks. They carry a market value of somewhere between 120 and about $180. So yeah, that's an easy money score right there. What else did we find? My girlfriend this morning found this tooled leather purse. It's $1. So if you have an antique booth, these are just wonderful things to just hang up all over the place with price tags. You can get like 20 or 30 for something like this, like all day long. She also picked up some Birkenstocks. These are size 40 in good condition. I wouldn't say mint and I wouldn't say new, but they need to be cleaned up a little bit. But for $1, you can see the bottom. They still look pretty good. So we're thinking about 30 to 50 on those Birkenstocks right there. What else did we find today? Well, we were at Goodwill earlier this morning. Lacoste Peak Polo right here, kind of like a polo shirt, $10. We expect to move it for somewhere between 25 and 35 bucks, and you can just put that stuff into a bubble mailer and ship it anywhere across the the freaking country for like $2. So it's just a no-brainer that we had to swing on that as well. At an estate sale earlier this morning, we found this. It's just a little, weird-looking metal basket, but these little weird metal baskets sell for like 20 to 40 in our antique booth. So we had to swing on that. This whole thing was like $1. I believe it was $1. I think it was $2. Anyway, yeah, and it comes with some rags too, which I don't care about. But it was a cool estate sale. This is pretty much all we found there anyway. What else did we find today? The very first thing that we actually went to today was a garage sale at the wee early of the morning. It was like 7:03 a.m. and we come up to this thing. This is a Kona Hahana bike. Carries a market value of somewhere between $160 and $200. We picked it up for 60 bucks. It's a pretty cool mountain bike. It's just an entry-level Kona mountain bike. And I love Konas, and if you guys have watched some of my other videos, you know that I actually ride a Kona. But that's a pretty decent bike. It's certainly not the best, and it's not the worst. It's just kind of like their entry mountain bike for anybody that wants to just try it. You would buy a Hahana. Anyway, if you guys like my videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and find me on Facebook, The Bonafide Hustler. Also, I want to give a thanks to anybody and everybody that actually commented and watched me on O-Unit Productions show, where I was there with a college picker and we talked about all kinds of crap. Anyway, thanks for all the support. My computer will not allow me to comment back on you guys for some reason. Don't know why, but I really enjoyed looking back at all those comments. There were like 350 comments or something like that. It was crazy. So lots of fun. Brent liked it a lot. It was like a record kind of show for him. So yeah, I will definitely be back on that show hopefully sometime next year. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, to all the Bonafide Hustler videos, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you on the next video, and we're going to be talking about Black Friday on the next one. Okay, see ya.